That is sweet. Bebe's mom.
Yes.
That's Bebe's mom. Bebe is what she calls her only son, Demarius Thomas. And on this gorgeous afternoon in Denver, Mom is finally here to see her Bebe play.
I got hysterical, went to packing, went to get my hair done, my nails done, buying outfits, trying to buy jackets to accommodate the weather here. My very first football game, my very first any type of activity he's played in since he was in like middle school.
Think about that. She missed his high school games, his college games at Georgia Tech, his big ticket to the NFL. She's never seen him play in person until today.
For first game to ever see me play football. She never saw when I was a younger kid. You know, she always watched on TV. To have her in the stands, it was, you know, I was lost for words. You know, I was just excited, and I just wanted to play my best.
Do you remember the last time you played Pittsburgh in the playoffs?
Yes, 80-yard return on the first play of overtime. Ran through the tunnel. They had to go back and get him because they was almost about to get a penalty because he ran off the field and the game was still going.
She watched that game on a community television inside a federal penitentiary in Tallahassee, Florida. She watched all his games. Katina Smith and her mother, Minnie Pearl, were arrested for drug trafficking in March of 1999. Demarius will never forget that morning when police stormed their Georgia home. He was 11 years old.
It was some days that, you know, I have my sisters call me, you know, they'll be crying all day because they miss mom. And those are kind of the days that you kind of, you know, wish she was around. But hey, you know, we were strong enough, we fought through it, and now she's here.
The thing the most that keeps popping up in my mind that I had to leave my kids, you know, at a young age in someone else's care. And at the same time, you know, I knew what my outcome was kind of going to be like, but I didn't know how they was going to accept me and whether or not was they going to understand the decision that I made. And, you know, that bothered me my whole sentence that I was there. And it still bothers me sometime now because I missed so much and so many memorable moments with them that I could have been there for them. But I'm thankful to God that they did still turn out the way that they turned out.
Smith spent nearly 16 years in prison. She could have taken a reduced sentence, but refused to testify against her mother.
Does she feel guilty about what?
We've been talked about it, you know. She
How
was.
did she get through that guilt?
I don't think she's getting through it because she said the same thing. If she had to testify again, she wouldn't have did it. It would have been the same thing. But, you know, that's why I love my mom because, you know, she gonna do what she got to do, and we're gonna do the same.
So here they are, half a lifetime later. Mom and Bebe celebrating a Broncos win.
When you saw her after the game, did you cry a little? What happened?
No, I just tears of joy. You know, I was happy for her because all she was doing is smiling, ears to ear. She first thing she did was give me a hug, and hugged her back.
And we was like hugging and kissing and taking pictures and stuff. And he had me gifts brought in, and I was like a kid at Christmas.